Hello and welcome back to Black Chat. I'm Robbie J, and next to me is Hassan. And today we have a special producer. I'm just going to call her Anna Joy. She has a name, but we're going to keep it under wraps for this podcast. Anyway, sorry there's been a long hiatus. We had some administrative things we had to get through, but we're back with Black Chat. Thanks for joining us, and let's get started with the episode. Today's episode is focused on the things that piss you off the most in life. And I have quite an extensive list. How about you, Hassan?
I got some things on mine. I got
All
some
right.
things.
All right, you want me to start us off?
Let's go.
All right. First thing, when you go to the grocery store and you buy your meats and your cheese, and it's got that fucking cellophane on there, and then when you try and pull the see, they put the sticker on the cellophane. So when you try and pull it off, it rips the entire package, and you're like, what the hell? How am I supposed to keep my meat fresh if the freaking thing is already ripped? It only lasted 3 seconds. These bitches put this sticker on there, and you can't get your meat out.
You can't get your meat out.
Yeah, you can't get your meat out. You hate when you can't get your meat out. Am I right, everyone? So anyway, that always pisses me off because I'm always like, well, let me get a special scalpel so that I can get this motherfucker off of here so that we can eat our meats and I don't ruin it because I don't want to ruin it because it's my meats. Okay, that's my number one. Okay, of all the things on earth, that's number one.
No. What about that piece they have under the meat? Especially if you froze it. You know that stuff, if it thaws out and those little white looking little things come out, look like from a child's diaper. You know what I'm talking about? Those
It's like
on the bottom?
it's like a tampon for your meat.
What the fuck is that?
Tampons.
Okay, tampon.
Because it soaks up the blood. I mean, no offense, but that's really true. That's what it does. It soaks it up, does it not? Am I missing something? You soak up the blood, yeah, and keep it off of the meat.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
There's a lot of jokes here if you think about it.
Now,
I'm just going to leave it
now
there.
I'm going to remember that every time. I'm like, get this tampon off.
Yeah, get the tampon out.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, but you're right. When you freeze that tampon, bro, that's some messed up stuff, bro. Because you got to like get your meat off of the tampon and then it's stuck to it. And you're like, how the hell am I supposed to get this off of here? You're pulling it off and then scrapes are coming off on the meat. You're like, what the hell? I'm thinking about ground beef in particular because you pulling that shit out, it doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can't microwave it
Nope.
because you can't microwave a tampon. If you do that, it explodes.
You must have tried that before.
Been there and done that. Hate to see it. You don't want your tampons exploding. Am I right, ladies?
I cannot.
Anyway, thanks, Anna Joy. Appreciate you.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. What pisses you off, Hassan?
I'm going to say my number one thing is lazy people. I absolutely hate a lazy motherfucker. I hate it. Let me bring the jersey out with me for
Please.
a minute.
Yes,
Forgive
please
me
do.
for this.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do your work. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to do my work and your work too. Lazy, stay the fuck home. Just go home. Stay home. The fuck you coming to work for? You know what I mean? That's just my number one. My number one is lazy people. I got to do your work, my work, and everyone else's work. It's
Right.
not funny, but that's one thing I hate.
Do you find that there's a particular generation that has that characteristic?
Yes.
Which generation would that be?
Anyone born in the 2000s.
Yeah, right. I agree with that.
Except for Logan.
Yeah, Logan's good.
Yeah,
people.
Logan's good. He's
yeah,
good.
Logan's all right.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one though. What about you, Anna Joy? What do you think?
Well, one, I would like to be called Nicole Joy. I don't know who Anna
Oh,
is. and
I'm
I
sorry.
just I don't know how I feel about Anna.
Okay.
But
That's
something
not
that
nice.
pisses me off is copays.
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 Please go.
Health insurance copays, because
Mhm.
if I'm paying $300, $400, $500, $600 a month, then I gotta come and I gotta pay this copay, and then after I leave, I gotta pay you some more money. What are we doing with my monthly fees? I don't like that.
Padding people's pockets. I think.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Most of mine are gonna be about money, because I like to keep my money.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think for my second one, it's the self-help movement. And
What?
well, hold on. Hold on there, Nicole Joy. Let me finish now. So the self-help movement, I think the problem that I have with it is everything in America gets to this point where initially it started on a great premise where it's just like, hey, we should concentrate on ourselves, making sure our mental health is good, going to removing the stigma from seeing a healthcare professional. All of that's important. But what we did as a society is we took it like one step further. Now everyone is stressed about everything. Someone has a mean interaction at work and they go home and they go, oh, I can't. It's just like, what did you expect life to be like? Life is not a forest full of flowers. It just doesn't work like that. It's usually a thicket where you're getting shit stuck in you all the time. That's life. And to tell certain people when they're just like, well, my self-help, I like self-help. I do self-help. I'm like, you're obsessed with yourself. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, why do we need so much self-help? I mean,
Because the people need help. The people need help.
Okay, I'm not opposed to needing help. What I'm opposed to is thinking you need help with every situation, right? Everything requires mental counseling. If someone farts in your general direction, I needed a mental health professional. If someone looks at me funny on the street, I need a mental health professional. Those are just normal interactions that you have to deal with in life, and there is no padding that can get you out of that. It's like the padding it's like the tampon that's on your meat. You can't get it off. Okay, it doesn't come off easy. Go ahead. What you got?
Now, where did this come from? Like all of these mental health issues? Because when we were young, when I was younger, anxiety, depression, all that shit. Let me go to my mother. To my mom, I'm depressed. She said, go take your depressed ass in the room somewhere. She would say some shit like that.
Right.
Where did this come from? Everyone has anxiety. Everyone has depression. I have anxiety and I'm depressed all the damn time. I don't bring it to work. I don't walk around like, oh, woe is me, man. Fuck all that. Anyway.
Right. I think it's really the problem is that we're overusing terms now in our society. Like if you disagree with someone, you're some sort of bigot. If you have a problem with something, oh, you're a hater. Not necessarily. Maybe you just legitimately don't like something, or maybe something is legitimately just the way that it is. We always try to ascribe these big universal things to just small items, and I don't think that it's necessary. Thoughts?
No, I do think everybody wants something wrong with them because then it makes them okay. Like if I have a label or if I have a diagnosis, then it's not as bad, and it removes the self accountability. So when I think of self help, I think of accountability. Like if it's self help, you know that there's an issue that you're trying to have help with, not more so I'm just trying to have a diagnosis so I can be like, the reason why I am this way, the reason why I am that way is because of blank. Okay, because of blank, fix your other reasons then.
Yeah.
I think it's more like me too. Oh, I have this. Me too. Have something to relate to.
Right.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people, I see that.
Yep.
I had an aunt like that. Every time someone got sick, she got sick. Oh, it's me too. I'm like, oh, come on with this.
Yeah. Always
being the
trying
victim is like praised. Being the victim is like, it's glorified now. Being sad and being depressed and having something wrong with you. Everyone wants to walk around angry, and but if you are, it's like there's something wrong. So
no, and I think
some people are just angry for no reason.
Very angry,
just angry all the time. I don't get it. I don't understand. Turn every fun situation to an angry one.
Okay.
Well, see, it's the type of people that need self help. Because why are you angry all the time? Why are you sad all the time? Why are you depressed all the time? Let's get to the root of the problem.
So, but it's interesting that you said with self help you consider that accountability. I'm talking about the people who use mental illness as a way to not be accountable. I'm not accountable for my actions because I have these 67 things. Yeah. Everyone nowadays has autism. Yeah. I didn't realize that autism was such a plague on our society. But if you look at like Reddit and stuff, everyone is autistic. Yeah. And I'm like, you're cheapening the word. And that's my big problem, is that you're cheapening real words that are used to diagnose real medical conditions that people have. But if everyone has it, then no one has it. Yeah. It's kind of that kind of BS.
No, I agree with you there.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
Yeah. My number 2 would be car registration fees.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
See, this is what makes no sense to me. I registered my car, right? When I buy it, next year I have to register it again. I still own the damn thing. Why do I have to constantly register it? And the same thing with IDs, a driver's license. Why do I have to constantly get a new driver's license? It's still me. What's the issue? Like, why? I don't understand it.
Well, I saw your old driver's license picture. That ain't you, bro.
Now,
You
now-
had hair. You had a big beard. I don't know who you are, but that ain't what you look like.
No,
So that's probably why.
No, we kind of need to keep updated.
So
You gotta update. You gotta update. You lose a whole bunch of weight. Whatever it is, Hassan, you have to admit.
well,
You got some changes going on.
Yeah.
well, I got some changes. It's you know,
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm a little, you know.
Me too.
No, but like
Yeah.
in South Carolina, they have a thing called driving the road tax. That means you have to pay that registration, but depending on the value of your car. So it could be 300, it could be 500, it could be 800, but then here it's $20.
Right.
You know, so what's the difference? You know, I don't get it. Like you have to constantly give them money to register, constantly taxing you. I want my money. I need my money for me.
So
Even
would-
if it's $20, I don't care.
So would you be okay if the government of whatever state you live in just said, "Here's your tax liability for the year," and that's it? Your issue is the nickel and diming.
Yeah.
Instead of just coming out with this is how much tax you owe. Let's say in your case you owe $5,000 a year.
Mhm.
Instead of being like, well, you only owe $2,500, but here is $2,500 in fees for the year. Just say I owe $5,000 and let's call it a day. Is that your point?
One time when I purchased the vehicle,
Okay.
that should be it.
All right. For life.
Yeah, for the life of the car until I buy a new one.
Okay. So they're going to factor in 10 years of taxes on
No,
that. It'll be
no.
like
No,
50,000.
look. Like when you buy an iPhone, right? You buy a phone, any phone. You pay the taxes when you buy it, right?
Right.
Do you have to keep paying the taxes on it? No, because you bought it. It's yours.
I mean, technically you do. Because if you have a wireless service, the wireless service has the taxes on there.
That's different, though. You still don't pay taxes on the phone
Not
itself.
the phone itself.
You're talking about
Correct.
service. That's
That's
something
true.
else.
That's true. But that's how they get you, though.
Mm.
Because you
Yeah.
ain't going to buy it just to use it to weigh down some paper. You're going to use it.
Yeah,
They'll
but
get you.
that's service. But let's
They'll
say if I
get you.
turn my service off,
Then it's a paperweight, yes.
I can still use it on Wi-Fi.
That's true. Okay, fair enough. All right, you're making some good points
I'm just
here.
saying.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I know some people only have Wi-Fi on their phone. You got to call them when they're in the house. But that's a different story.
Yeah, my wife likes to do that. She'll call me from upstairs. I'm like, we're in the same fucking house.
Well,
Why are you
don't
calling
talk
me?
about her. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that.
Hey, Coach watches the show, bro. So I mean, it's okay. Everything I say, she sees. So there's no edits on this podcast.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I agree with you about car registrations because I like to keep my money, and
Mhm.
you know that I own it.
Mhm.
Why do I gotta keep doing this with you? Something that pisses me off is people who stand up when the airplane lands. Sit down.
Mm.
We're not going anywhere. Why are you? Why are you standing up? You're making my time. And then when they stand up and we can't move and your booty right in front of our face, bro, if you don't, please sit down. Sit
Mhm.
down. The doors have not opened. They
Mhm.
have not
Yep.
given you no permission. Or the people who clap when a plane lands. Why are we clapping? Don't do that.
That's a good one.
Sit down.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
And then
Yeah.
when you stand up, if they do stand up, they're bent over because you can't.
Because you can't stand on
It's
the
like right there, you like this. Like, no.
right, or then they leaning on your chair like they're
Mhm.
just looking at you.
Mhm.
Like, move your troll self out of my face. I'm going to become upset.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. And then you have the person who gets up who weighs 500 pounds. They've been sweating the entire flight, and then their ass is in your face, but there's a streak of sweat that's going
They
down
just
their ass
dripping.
crack. Right. Yeah.
And they don't smell nicely because you've been
Right.
sweating for these past 8 hours.
Correct.
And now I have to smell your butt crack
Mm-hmm.
because you want to stand up. That is disrespectful to me.
Yep, I agree.
Now I remember one time I caught a flight, and there was this female coming down the aisle. I said, "Please don't sit next to me, please." I was on a window seat, and she had to be double wide.
Mm.
So
Double wide is crazy.
I'm
Did
talking
she
about the
would
seat.
she be paying for two seats in
She
that
should have
scenario?
been. She should have been. Not
Fair
nothing. You know, I'm just saying. The whole flight, her arm and everything was all on me the entire flight. No lie. When the plane landed and she got up, I said, "We might as well go together now. You've been all on me the whole flight."
Right.
She
Sure.
looked at me and laughed. I was dead serious. Like, not really, you know, want to be with her, but I was like, "Come on now, you know, we."
Right. She's your girlfriend now.
Mine's hour flight, and she all on me.
Okay.
I should have turned into one of those people. Boom, boom, excuse me. It's tight. Excuse me. You know how you do the West Side? Excuse me. The person sitting right there.
Don't you think it's a very white person thing to do? Excuse me.
I wanted to say that, but you said it for me. Thank you.
It's
Thank
just
you.
true. White people do that. Yeah. We're just excuse me. Like we're being less offensive by right. Okay.
I'm
By
right
whispering.
next to you. I hear you.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I think another thing that pisses me off is gender reveals. Like,
Wait,
like,
what?
hold on,
Why?
hold on, let me finish. I know I'm getting a lot of people pissed today, and that's okay. I hate gender reveals, and let me tell you why. Okay, when you're on kid number 16, no one fucking cares what the gender of your kid is anymore. You've popped so many out, you've created your own little freaking like shop of people. You have a whole like labor force with you. No one cares anymore. It was cute when it was the first one, and even then I'm a little bit like, really? We're making gender into a thing now? You know, there is no gender, but we make gender into a thing, right? It doesn't make any sense. Welcome to the United States society. But anyway, but my thing is, like, you have your kid, and I'm okay. Let me back up a little bit. Let me back up a little bit.
Okay.
Let me just say that for folks who don't want to know the gender and want to be surprised, that's cool. I think that's neat. But as far as like celebrating each and every time that you have a kid, by like, and I know someone, listen, this is a true story. I know someone that on kid number 4, they were still doing it. And I was like, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm not coming to you because it's just a way to get more presents. It's just a way to get more presents. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, it's a way to get more presents. I know what the game is here.
What's the problem with that thing?
We have a party for everything. You get a new house, you get a party. You freaking have a kid, you have a party. You get married, you have a party. It's enough parties.
Rob, you're sounding very angry.
I'm very angry, upset about this. I didn't say any of these anger things were reasonable. I just said that I get mad about them. I just got to invite, not a couple weeks ago, for someone's gender reveal, right? This is their 4th effing kid, and they're still having gender reveals, and I threw it right in the trash can. I'm not going.
Why?
I refuse to acknowledge your 90th baby. I'm not doing it. It's not interesting anymore. Good for you. You can have sex and procreate. Yay! Good for you. I don't care. If it's your first time, sure, it's a big deal because it's your first. Your second, okay.
But every child is a blessing, Rob.
Not for me, it isn't. Let me tell you something about children, okay? They're pushing the
Fuck
line
them
of
kids.
right.
Excuse me.
Fuck them kids. Say it again. Say it one time.
Yeah. Fuck them kids. All right, I've said it before. We were talking at work sometime about some nasty kids that I didn't like, and I was like, "Fuck those kids," and
No,
and
it's true.
Hassan was like, wait a second. How old are those kids? I was like, they're like 2 years old. He was like,
Uh-huh. Rob beefs with 2 and 3 year olds.
that's right.
It's true. True
People
story.
with a tolerance.
Stick
Right?
True story.
Hate those kids. Anyway, so I don't like young kids, all right? And that's the other thing. I don't like young kids that aren't my own because they're whiny and shit. My kids are obviously perfect, but when I look at someone else's children, I'm like, why is your kid whining? What is the problem? Can't they just deal with this boring seminar that's going on for 4 hours? I don't understand. What is the problem? They can't sit through a movie? That's another thing that pisses me off. Now I'm mentioning it. This is a very racial thing too. I've noticed that when black families go to the movies, they bring the whole damn family. They've got the kids in car seats in the movie theater. It's a rated R. And they got kids in car seats. And I'm like, this kid's gonna shit himself when he sees this killer come out or this monster.
It's a family affair.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. And then you all leave before the end, so I don't understand. What's going on?
Don't do that. We stay now.
Oh, you do?
We do.
Because the movie tickets are $300 a ticket?
Now we have to see it at the end of the credits. What's happening?
You get it. Thank you.
See?
I appreciate you.
You know what? See,
What?
that brings me into my next one.
Oh, please.
Pisses me off of bad kids.
Mm.
Let me tell you something. If we're sitting there, we're chilling, we're drinking and doing whatever, and there's kids in there, why your little ass staring at me? Go in the room, little motherfucker. Go in the room. Why are they always in your face? Then they start dancing. Then they start talking. Then we're having a conversation. They're in the middle just staring you in your face. They
Yep.
want some of your food. No. When I was younger, you're seen and not heard. And sometimes you're not seen and you're not heard. You couldn't be around us. Now, all of a sudden, parents are just letting their kids be all up in your face and then wondering why later on they're bringing your business out because you let them in your face. Tell a little motherfucker to go in the room.
That's true. I mean, that's true.
Or send them to their grandparents' house. Do something.
I think Cree would agree with you on this one.
Yeah.
Right? Because she ripped my ass about that one. Love you, mate.
I don't deal with people's bad kids. You know, that'll also make or break a relationship too. You in a relationship
Yeah,
with someone
no,
and
it's
they
true.
got bad kids?
Yep.
Like,
You
this
gotta
ain't
rethink
gonna work.
that.
This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Sorry. What happened? Your kids are horrible.
Yeah, but you can't say that.
You can't. But you
Right.
can say that after you break up, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Right? You
Mhm.
can send them a nasty text.
Mhm.
You don't have to see their face when they react to it.
Mhm.
Pretty funny.
Oh my God.
I've never done that, Coach.
You never done that ever?
No, I've been with Coach since I was in college.
So the only kids you know are bad are your own.
That's correct.
No, okay.
That's right.
Yes.
But yours
right.
are perfect.
Well, I mean, I have to say that. Yes. Are they? No.
Oh, no, the
not.
oldest one beats on you, so no?
That's true.
Okay.
He is 6'3".
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. He is taller than I am.
You just told me the other week that he eats all your food also.
All right, we're done with this conversation. Let me tell you something. He does eat all my food. Let me tell you something. That's another thing that pisses me off is when I come down to the fridge to get something I bought for myself and it's gone because Stinky Jim over here ate the whole damn thing. And I'm like, where is it? He's
Now, Rob, calm down because he's going to watch this.
All right, you're right.
Okay.
Probably stop.
He already knows, so.
See, you know what? The kids don't watch the podcast. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. Hurt my feelings.
They don't want to watch a couple of old men on the podcast.
I expect it though. I'm their father, and they better watch it.
Was it my turn again?
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about kids, I think it's not. Y'all are mad at the kids. I'll be mad at the adults. I'll be mad at the parents. Like,
Yeah.
to allow your child. Is this whatever? I don't care. I think I don't like sassy girls.
Mm.
Sassy little girls will annoy me because why is your little girl twerking around adults? And why are you cheering her on? We can't be friends. Like that smart mouth and that attitude on your 7, 8, 9-year-old, ma'am, that's not cute. Them crop tops on these little girls is pissing me off. These makeup and eyelashes that y'all are putting on these babies, y'all are upsetting me. Y'all are very much upsetting me. And it's not cute. It is not okay. Because then I always get too serious. Because then when things happen or people are looking at you a certain way, then you want to become upset. But then we also know that our appearance means a lot. So why are you even allowing this type of appearance on your child? Go away. And nope, I'll stop there.
No, I
That's
totally
gonna piss me
agree.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, because bad parents create bad children.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It also over sexualizes kids at a young age.
Yes. And that's the part that pisses me off. That part.
But it's weird. Don't you think that that's weird? To put, as you said, those big eyelashes on kids, to put them in
I
skimpy
mean, we can take the
bikinis.
big eyelashes off, period.
Okay, fair enough. Right.
Off of everyone.
Oh, off of
We
everyone.
can listen. Your eyelashes touching your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Ma'am, take them off.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm glad we
I
had
don't.
you on.
I don't need to feel wind when you blink. I don't need to do that.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's over sexualization of kids, and then we wonder why we have such an issue in the United States.
Yeah.
Right. Can't imagine.
Here we go with Epstein files again.
Yeah. I'm staying off of that. You know, that's been my big ticket issue for a while. I'm still
Release
pretty.
the files.
I'm still pretty angry about it. Needless to say,
Mm-hmm.
freaking douchebags. Anyway, mine is money grubbing. Kind of goes along with both of your points about like registration, insurance, payments, things like that. And I'll run down my list. So everyone wants a tip now. Everyone wants a tip.
Tip culture pisses me off.
Yeah, so they're like, I gave you your drink. Can you give me a tip? No, I'm not giving you a tip, you douche.
Tip.
What did you do? You know, and that's the other thing. Let me tell you something, person of joy. Let me tell you something, okay? Because this is my thing. I would give a tip for someone who gives me a smile now, honestly, because people in customer service are so damn rude that I'll tip for a smile. If you give me a smile or you act like you're actually interested in working, I'm more apt to give you a tip. But turning the screen around and saying, hey, do you want to give me 20% for my $17 coffee? F no, I don't want to give you 20%. So that really, really pisses me off. What, you had something?
About tip culture?
Yeah.
I just think it's stupid. I just think it's dumb. Like, just pay your employees. Like, why am I
Yeah.
paying your employees for you?
Yeah.
Like, that's dumb. And everybody wants to tip for literally everything. Like,
Everything.
Like,
I'm not doing that.
I can see tipping someone who delivered your food to your home or something like that, or someone who went extra. You know, they went a little extra for
Yep.
you. But if I
Did they
order,
go extra though? Did they go extra?
You know, sometimes they do. You know, they come check
No.
on you. They correct problems. Let's say if you're in a restaurant and you have a problem with your order, they didn't create. They'll go and be like, "Listen, I'll make sure it's right." They'll go, you know, they come and check on you, make sure you know everything is right. You know, that's going the extra mile. You know, you can, you
But
know,
that's after the fact of something that happened. What pisses me off, especially about these like Walmart orders or Grubhub and stuff like that, is I have to pay a tip and I don't even know how your service is going to be.
That's correct.
Like why am I tipping you?
yeah,
You-
you pre-tip them.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
right.
threw my groceries at my door. You done gave me bad tomatoes and then I gave you a tip.
Uh-huh.
No, give me my money back.
But see, that then it encourages you to do astronomical tipping. Like you'll be tipping like 20-30% because you're just like, well, if I show them I'm a good tipper,
Then maybe
then maybe I'll get good service, right?
You
See,
should get good products no matter what. Tip
Correct.
Or not, you know.
yeah, that's messed up.
No, tipping should be afterwards, after I have evaluated your service,
Mhm.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or just pay your employees.
Yeah, I've also noticed convenience fees. Who is it fucking convenient
Yeah.
for?
'Cause I'm not
What is-
convenient.
right? We're not convenient as the customer. So who is the convenience for? The business? Because, I mean, I don't understand. Why do I have to pay a fee for my convenience? Because you'll see this online. Like if you pay your there's certain things that you can do online. Like you want to pay your, everybody's like, no shit, Rob. Okay, just let me finish. Let me finish, please. Like you can pay certain services online, but they'll say that if you pay it via a credit card, there's a convenience fee. If you pay it via your account, then they'll waive the convenience fee. It's just all this scam stuff.
Yep.
And then on top of that, you have your credit card fees. Your 3% for using your Visa or MasterCard at this establishment. We've been using Visa and MasterCard for fucking 50 years. What do you mean? This is new? I didn't understand. I don't understand. You've always been paying this fee to the credit card company. That's why they're quadrillionaires. But I don't understand. But now all of a sudden we have to charge the customers that. No, just roll, as you said, roll it into your fucking pricing. I don't want to ever see it. There's a restaurant in town. It'll remain nameless because I don't want people to shun them. But they say on their door, we're going to charge you 3% on top of your bill if you use a credit card. I was like, no, you've already rolled the 3% into your billing, and I know you have. So you're doing 6%, you lying sack of shit.
Wow.
Go ahead. Yeah, you know how it is.
No,
Money grubbers.
Fees are
They
ridiculous.
do that at the gas stations too.
Yep.
Gas station, or when you book an airplane, like
Yeah.
you have like convenience fee, then you have the application fee, then you got the whoever booking fee, and it's like, oh my, your ticket is only $50. Then after the fees, it's $275. Like, how did we get here?
That's true. That is true. Yep.
What?
You got the dickhead fee. You got the I've got a big pecker fee. All of these things rack up over time. It's ridiculous.
Crazy. Give me my
Sickening.
money back.
Movie tickets is my big one lately.
Mm.
Movie tickets is out of control. First, they're charging us freaking almost $20 a ticket now. That's outrageous. And then if you buy your ticket online, at least in the state of Georgia, they're tacking on a $5 per ticket.
Yep.
Let me say it again. Per ticket fee, $5 per ticket. I got 5 people in my family, okay? That's like $60. Okay? That's Georgia math for you, okay? That's like $60 extra for me to take my family to the freaking movie theater, and I think that's outrageous. So I stopped doing it. I don't buy my tickets online. I go to the theater. If it's booked, I leave. F off. I'm not doing it. What you got to say about that?
About fees, because obviously fees piss off me and Rob.
Yep.
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 That's why I watch movies at home most of the time.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. That's really true. Yeah, because then you got the people with the popcorn chomping the whole time. You got the kids that y'all bring in.
The black kids. The black kids.
Y'all
Really?
bringing in
The black kids. Right? Okay.
Yep. And your rated R movies and shit. I see you. No worries. Okay. And my final thing about money is the restock, the surcharges, royalties, and what you brought up, which was DoorDash. Pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because DoorDash, I mean, if you order Taco Bell on DoorDash is $60, and that's not an exaggeration. It's $60 when you get through the fees, the tip.
Wow.
The tacos $9 each. I don't know how they came up with that number. That's interesting, but yeah, it's $60.
I want my money.
Yeah, fuck off.
Get my money back.
Yeah, so you're the type want something like just go to the store to get it.
I sure
Yeah.
will.
I don't blame you.
I don't like going in the store. I pay the fees. Like I'm different. I'll pay those fees. You walk around the store for me and you bring it to me. That's the way I am with that.
I want my money.
Mm.
And I'm going to Aldi. And I don't care.
But you know what? Since you two like going to the stores, Anytime I want something, I'm gonna call you to go for
And
it.
you make sure you
Fine.
pay me them fees.
You see, now you want the fees.
I
You're
sure
against the fees unless the fees are going
pay
to
me
you.
the fees then.
Actually, you know what I'll do is while we're at work, I'll drive you to wherever you want to go, and we'll spend half the day out of the office and get paid for it like some people, and then come back.
The
Mhm.
petty is wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
Petty is crazy.
No comment.
Yeah.
No
Mhm,
comment.
mhm.
Wow. My next thing is people who can joke with you but can't take a joke themselves.
Yep.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Because if you start with me, you're gonna be the first one crying.
You see, I come from an era where we use facts about you.
Mhm.
They call it the dirty dozen. So we use facts about you that's true
That's why you don't know
and
who your
joke
daddy
about
is.
it so it can hit harder.
Yeah, no, that makes
You
sense.
know?
Right.
And my thing is, don't joke with me if you don't want to get hit harder. Because I will hit you hard.
You don't want that.
Talk about nothing's off limits. Leg missing, talk about it. You got sick last week, talking about it. Your mama, talking about it.
This is a New Jersey thing, or just
I think this is just a thing.
It may be a black thing.
Maybe it's a black thing.
Probably.
I think it's
You-
more manosphere. Don't you think that?
Mm,
Because men are ruthless.
yeah.
We're pretty ruthless. We'll make
Yeah.
you cry if we can.
Yep.
We'll try
That's,
to.
that's the whole goal. That's
Yeah.
the goal.
Right.
That always was the goal.
Yes.
Especially if you show like you got some emotion, like
Oh no.
like,
Yes.
oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. There we go.
Yeah.
But that's why your mama on crack.
Is that a man thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's do the same thing. That's why you don't know who your daddy is.
Mhm,
That's
yeah.
why your mama got 5 different baby daddies.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
That's why the last time you seen your daddy, he had a whole nother family. Like,
Yep,
don't play
yep.
with me.
Oh, Mhm.
Maybe it's a black thing. That's fine. No worries. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yep.
Don't. There is no. I tell people all the time. There's no level of low I won't go. You don't want
Nope.
to start with me.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to start with me.
Nope.
Okay. That's
I'll
why
get
you in
you.
the 3rd grade for the 3rd time. Don't do me.
But see, that's an interesting point, though. If someone is aware of how you are, I don't mean it like that. It sounds pointed, but it's
No.
not. If someone's aware of how you are or how you step into it, then they should know better, right?
They should.
Okay.
They
So that's
should.
fair. If you've
But
let them know ahead of time.
Sometimes people need to learn. You know, they F around and find out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
fair enough. We've learned a
that's-
lot about FAFO this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some
Sure
people
have.
don't know. Or when you give that warning, you be like, "Are you sure you want to do this?
You want to keep going?
Right.
You sure?
Yeah. You
All right
got it.
Yeah.
You usually get paid. You sure?
Now
That's
All
true.
right.
Do this with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I know my friends warned you before I even popped into the seat.
Mhm.
That's
It's a new thing they do at the office now because they know how I am.
Yeah.
I'll go overboard.
Yeah.
They go. I'm jumping. I'm about to jump. You sure? All right now.
As long as they have fair warning.
Yep,
Right.
I give it
okay.
to 'em.
Yeah, fair enough.
if I gave you the warning, after the warning, this is on you.
Well, I'm the warning. You know how I am.
Right. No, that's fair. You know what buttons you shouldn't be pushing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go there. It's tough shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Something else that bothers me is
Yep.
people who say grand rising.
Mm.
Shut up.
What are they saying?
Grand rising.
It may be a black thing because I blocked plenty of people DMing me, Grand Rising King.
Click.
Block.
I don't want to talk to you no more. Grand
Can you explain it for the audience who doesn't know, meaning basically me, because I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Go ahead.
So, people who are extremely woke,
Okay.
they feel as though saying mourning is a bad word
Mm.
because mourning means, you're sad about something. So why would you ever have a good morning? So we say, not we, the devil's a lie, grand rising, because that's what you need. You need to rise grandly. King.
See, sounds stupid, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it?
But this goes back to our culture now, which is
Mm.
when we find something offensive, we just change it.
Mm.
And then we find that thing that we changed it to offensive. How many different things have we gone through for someone who has a mental disability? It's been mental disability. It's been retardation. It's been neurodiversity. It keeps changing because everyone gets offended by the terms that we consistently use.
Mhm.
So why don't we just say nothing? We could just go through a society where we just don't speak to
'Cause
each other.
Everyone's sensitive as fuck. They just
Right.
sensitive with everything. Like I remember calling people retarded. Well, now we're wrong for saying it. It's what it was. I saw a commercial the other day. It was an old commercial. It called them retarded on the commercial. Now all of a sudden it's wrong.
Are you making this up?
No, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find it
Okay.
and cue it right here. That's what I'm
Okay. All right. Cute. As you saw, he cued it right there. Okay. There's going to be some editing on this one. Okay. No, it's no worries. Okay.
No, it's not. Everybody wants to be the victim. Like, victimhood
No,
is so
yeah.
crazed nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, child.
You know, it's just like how 50 Cent, his career is based off him being a victim. And he got famous from being shot. Before, the one who was shot was the punk. Oh, yeah, you got shot. Now it's, I got shot. Oh, my God, 9 times I survived. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Now they're praising him. I like 50, though, but I'm just saying that's just an example.
Hey, 50. No, everybody wants to be a victim.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, my daddy left. Child, all of our daddies left. Calm down.
Wasn't 50 Cent on Family Matters? That's a joke. That's a joke, everyone. You'd be like, I don't know black culture. You're crazy. I get it, man.
Yeah,
It's just a
I
joke.
think that's probably one of the things that pisses me off too. I don't like people who are just victims all the time.
Mhm.
And I don't want to trauma compare anybody, but child, get up. Like, you're gonna piss me off. Stop sitting in the corner crying. Honestly, I barely care. No offense. I'm so happy y'all can't see my face. But I can't stand people victimhood, or you blame everyone for the reason why you are where you are. I am a person who understands that there are different type of privileges. I don't want to say all the privileges.
Right. We talked about that before the
What,
podcast.
like pretty privilege?
Go ahead.
What, like?
White privilege, pretty privilege, dickhead privilege, all the things.
So what would you classify your privilege as?
Wow.
Joy.
We're doing this.
Huh, Joy?
I never said I had a privilege.
Has anyone ever mentioned to you that you had a privilege, and what were those privileges?
Wow, you're really coming for me right now. Yeah, okay. So there have been people who have accused me of having privilege.
What kind of privilege?
Pretty privilege.
Now say it louder for the people in the back.
Have accused me of having pretty privilege.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyways, that's not what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I'm not saying privilege is not a thing, but I don't like people who are victims.
Mhm.
I don't like people who are victims, because you can decide what you do with every situation that happens to you.
Correct.
You get to decide.
That's right.
So if something happens to you traumatic, you can decide either I am going to learn from this, or I am going to use this as some type of limp. But that's on you.
Mhm.
So don't come, woe is me. Or people who use like, oh, well, you don't know what I'm going through, or you got to get there because you don't know what it was like. And it's like, baby, don't do this with me. Not with me. Not with me.
So it sounds like you have a story. Are you willing to come on the podcast and tell your
I
story?
love Jesus, and Jesus loves me.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna have you back on, and you're gonna be on the camera for the next one.
Because it sounds like you have a story to tell, and we would like to hear some of it.
So what's your other ones that pissed you off, Rob?
Oh, that's a good segue. Good job, Joy. Cheers. My next one is, and this is going to piss some people off, and I don't really fucking care, because as you can see with Social Security, I don't care who I piss off. People who say they're immunocompromised. Now, my issue with this is not that people are not immunocompromised. I'm not. I know people are like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Just calm down. Actually, I found that most conspiracies are actually true. So anyway, but getting back to it, immunocompromised people. So before COVID, I don't remember anyone going around and saying, I need to wear a mask because I'm immunocompromised. That's not to say people didn't. I'm just saying I didn't see it in my general sphere. It just didn't. It was very rare. If you saw someone with a mask, it was usually someone from Asia, because they seem to like masks over there for whatever reason. That's a stereotype, but it's true, and you know it's true. Anyway, they wear masks on like the subway and stuff. I'm not making fun of them. I'm being serious.
I can bring it up
Okay,
right now.
you know what? I'll bring up a picture.
Stuff.
I'll bring up a picture. We're going to insert the picture here.
This is part of my Facebook show.
Here.
Y'all not gonna add me on this.
Anyway. So then this thing, after COVID started, people started continuing to wear masks. You know, it's been 5 years since COVID, but yet I still see people even at work wearing masks. And if you ask them, like, oh, why are you wearing a mask? They're like, well, I'm immunocompromised. And I was thinking, well, you've probably been immunocompromised for your entire life. So why did you start wearing a mask in 2020, vice wearing it your entire life if you're immunocompromised? I think this is another thing that people like to use as a crutch. I have this, I have a disability, I have a this, I have an immunocompromisation, and I got to act tough about it. So I need to show everyone that I'm part of this club of mask wearers in 2025 when COVID is basically like the flu. I'm not saying that people don't die from it. Stop freaking out. Everyone in the comments, oh yeah, COVID, oh! You know how people act because they can't. No one's sensible anymore. That's another thing that pisses me off. No one's freaking sensible anymore. I can't just say normal things and people get all upset about it. But I think the immunocompromised thing has gone out of control. I'm done with it. I don't want to hear it anymore. If you're immunocompromised to that extent, you should probably just stay home and live in a bubble. That's fine with me. If that's what you choose to do, I'm perfectly fine with that. But don't come out into my sphere and be like, I need to care whether you're immuno. I don't care anymore. We're done with this. COVID's been over for like 75 years now, and I don't care. Go ahead. What you got, Joy?
If it's okay, I can see if it's that perspective, but like if I'm sick, I'll put on the mask and I'll still come to work because I don't want to get everybody else sick. That's rude.
Why wouldn't you just stay home?
Have you not seen where we work?
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. A day not being there is like the world is disappearing. No,
It's really true.
18,000.
Correct.
Like, this goes back to like if I feel like I may be kind of sick, but it's not a sick where I can't do work. I'm just being respectful to everybody else that because I'm so sorry, I don't need to leave the office every day, you know what I mean, after 1 hour of barely doing any work to go sit in my car or anything like that. Like I can push through and get work done. I can do that.
I've heard of people like that.
Yeah, 100%. Like I don't need to like skip out on work every, like 2-3 times a week because something bothers me. I can push through this because if I was home, I would be pushing through doing laundry and things like that. So if there's work to be done, I'm gonna do my work. I'm not saying if there's something actually wrong to not stay home, but you got a little child, calm down. Get your behind to work. Stop pissing me off. It ain't that serious. Okay? Let me calm down. You got a little tickle in your throat and you want to stay home.
Got a little tickle. Right? Yeah. I just feel like it didn't become prevalent in our society until 2020.
Yeah.
Then everyone was immunocompromised. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure you are.
I mean, whatever. They're not really that compromised. Maybe mentally, but not like physically and stuff like that. I think that maybe made us more aware of how easily things are spread.
That's fair.
And how nasty you really are.
Yeah, like,
so
why weren't people buying wipes and hand sanitizers before?
That's my whole point.
Like, that's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, how is it that as an adult you had to be informed or told to wash your hands after you weren't washing your hands before that? You weren't washing your hands?
Amazing. Like what?
How weren't you washing your hands? Like I normally buy those things for my house, like disinfectant wipes, hand sanitizers, cleaners, and things. I went in there to get my normal groceries, and they were gone. So I said, "Hold on, you weren't buying this stuff before?"
Yeah.
I think people were literally taking a crap and then licking their hands afterward. That's what I think people were doing.
They had to be.
Yeah.
They had
clearly.
to. Mm-mm. People piss me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, people. That's your next one, people?
People. That's what
you can end it at that.
It's people.
People.
Because
the people be peopling. And when they start peopling, I get pissed off.
Yeah.
I need you to calm down.
Amen, sister. I get it.
Not amen, sister.
I get you.
Something that pisses me off about myself, though, because I'll stop talking about the people, because y'all gonna be offended. Y'all be getting so easily offended on here. Is when I'm on my phone and I drop the phone on my face.
Yeah, I've done that. Fair enough. That is a little frustrating, especially when you have a nose this size and you dropping your phone on your face and it smashes the shit out of you. Like,
oh my God. I'm
fair enough.
Myself. Yeah.
And you're embarrassed in a room by yourself.
Right.
How are you embarrassed? Right. There's no one saw you.
I'd be
That's true. What you got, Hassan?
I'm not going to speak too much on this one because I might go off, but I'll just bring it up.
Oh, go ahead.
Here we go.
People who are angry for no reason.
Because why are you so upset? Why are you so upset? Why is your life so miserable?
I don't know. You know, people see me sometimes and they think, oh, he looks angry. I'm not actually. I'm really a play fiend. I'll joke and laugh and wrestle with children, everyone, all that.
Right. I've heard that.
You know,
yes.
But people are just angry for no reason. And I don't know why. It can be a fun situation, you know. Oh, I just came from Disney World.
And them lines piss me off.
I don't like Disney World. Why not? Mickey Mouse and Mouse.
Right.
Bro.
Right.
Like, why are you upset?
Why they have a rat as their mascot? Right. I get it.
It's racist. How is that
right.
racist?
Right. Yeah, that's
They
true.
turn everything into
Yeah.
racism. Most angry people.
I've heard
most
that.
people, they turn everything into racism.
Yep.
You know, it's wild. You know, it's crazy how people are just angry all the time. Like, how can you be angry all the time? Do you wake up and brush your teeth hard?
Well, it's also that they search for the argument, right?
Mm,
They'll try and twist any situation, even as mundane as it is,
Mhm.
into an attack point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, not that I have any personal knowledge of this, but
Yeah.
certainly some people that we've known in our time here, especially even at work or other things, have turned things into a major issue that
Mhm.
weren't a major issue.
Mhm.
Like, if you actually were to have some sort of comprehension ability, you would know that those things were not those things, but they
Oh,
just wanted to be mad.
Yeah, no, I just want to say one thing
Yeah.
for any children that are watching this.
Yes.
Say no to drugs. Because I remember when we were younger, it was a DARE program, right? And they would always say, say no to drugs. And I'm just
Say no.
I'm just going to do this. Like every show, we need to give a message to the
We do.
people out
Let's
there.
give a message.
And
Yeah.
stay off the meth and coke and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yep.
Like drugs are powerful. And just like
Yeah.
Rick James said, cocaine is a powerful drug.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I've also heard that if you abuse alcohol while you are carrying a fetus, that's very bad. I don't know if people are tracking that,
Yeah.
but that can.
What
I
happens?
think it's called alcohol fetal syndrome or something
Is
like
there a
that.
look to it?
I think there's a particular look that they have in their face. Yes, it's horrible.
Wow.
It is. It is.
This is disgusting too. Why you would drink while you're pregnant?
It's
You got to be
crazy.
some sort of scumbag.
Because then we have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like, we have to deal with your child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
That's
an
right.
adult,
Yeah.
As an adult,
As an adult, as an angry adult. Being angry all the time is just, it's wild. There's no joy in your life.
Mhm.
What
That's
could have been
correct.
so hard, that you're this angry.
Yeah.
This, honestly, it makes me concerned more than it pisses me off.
it's probably white people, honestly.
Yeah.
White people.
Yeah, I think
White
so.
people do piss a lot of people off.
They do, certainly. I
but
am one, so yes.
You are
I am.
one.
You piss people
Right.
off.
Just by existing, apparently. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing.
You can just not let them piss you off. That is also a choice.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
It is a choice. Why are you choosing to be so angry?
I heard a wise man once said that it's all about choices. I don't know if you agree with that.
No, I do. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a pretty smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
Angry people. It's kind of like the same thing with victimhood.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah. That's
like
true. Yeah.
angry and victimhood.
You can choose to be. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Get up.
Mm. All right. I got another one. You ready for this?
Oh, Lord.
Parking lot backer uppers. Let
Ah!
me tell you something. First off, it's always the guy with the biggest fucking vehicle.
No, not always.
No, always.
No, not always.
Always, Brandon. They
Not
don't know how
always.
to park it.
Not always. Not always. Some people just feel as though they are just like better than everyone.
I back up every time I get.
That's okay. That's not my point.
It's mine.
That's not my point. It's not the people who can do it. It's the people who are the backer uppers who can't fit their car in the space.
Okay.
And they have to go back 17 times.
And people who are backer uppers, if I'm next, I have to wait for you.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Obviously, Hassan is that guy. You're that guy.
I'm that one. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
I hate to see
take it
it.
on the
Oh my
All right, well,
gosh.
I hate to see it.
The backer uppers who you think they're gonna keep going and then they
Oh.
move past the parking spot, then they come back in
Those big liars.
oh,
Yep.
you-
Yep. You got
I'm
it.
gonna just go ahead and get that Yukon. I'm gonna go ahead and get that Yukon.
Fine.
Okay,
It's
no,
you
that's fine.
or the mini coupes, the small cars, because that would really piss me off. Because I thought there was an open parking space.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
'Cause he went by it, but then he came back into
Yeah.
it and then did it for 16 times. So he's trying to get it so perfect. Oh, that's you, Hassan. Look at you. Who knew? Who knew?
You know what? I don't like y'all. I'm leaving.
All right, no, that's fine.
Take this mic.
Take care.
Are we at 10 yet?
Oh, I'm not even done yet. I got a whole list of shit that we haven't even touched yet.
Mm.
This might have to be a two-parter, everyone, because I got a lot of shit left. So so folks know I was off for a week out of work. So I was talking with Hassan. We were like, "What are we going to do next episode on?" I was like, "Let's do stuff that pisses us off. We need kind of a funnier episode. We're trying different genres, right?
Mhm.
We're trying the more in-depth ones with people don't seem to like those. We tried to talk about more like touchy subjects like black and white privilege, things like that. And everybody's like, there is no black privilege. I'm just giving an example. Stop freaking out. So what we wanted to do was kind of do more comedic episodes. So we were talking about these. So this last week that I was off, every time that something would happen to me, I would jot it down on my phone real quick. I was like, this pisses me off. This pisses me off. So I have like 9 pages worth of shit on my phone right now of things that piss me off. So thoughts? Is this a 2-parter?
Maybe a 2-parter.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Maybe a 2-parter.
All right. We'll catch y'all in part 2
Mhm.
of things that piss us off. I'm Robbie J.
Hassan.
And I'm Nicole Joy, not Anna.
Not Anna Joy, Nicole Joy. My bad. All right. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Cheers.